Hi again, everybody. I'm Terry Vanderbeck with Sanford Sports. We're joined again by Anthony Morando from Power in Grand Forks, and we're just getting to know Anthony a little bit here. He's new to the team. We're really excited to have him. His credentials as a performance coach are fantastic, and certainly a lot of that's come in the hockey area by virtue of being in this part of the country, being a community like Grand Forks and East Grand Forks that's got such great hockey history. But those were not your initial sports. You played hockey as a kid, but tell us about what else you did and kind of your own athletic background.
Yeah, I grew up playing a lot of baseball, a lot of football. I ended up playing football in college and in prep school. Hockey was there as a kid growing up in Massachusetts. Massachusetts is a hotbed for hockey.
Absolutely.
But it never was my initial interest. You know, I played a lot of other sports as a kid, and in I think 2009, 2010, my boss at the time, who I was working for at a performance facility, offered me an opportunity to intern, and I took it at Boston University. And from there, I did fall in love with the game, but I fell in love with that type of athlete as well.
Yeah.
And you know, we had a lot of good success at that university.
Absolutely. So you were at BU, you were at Minnesota Duluth.
Yep.
So a lot of good stops along the way. What was it though? Tell me about the hockey athlete. What did you like about that person?
The hockey athlete is a unique athlete. From an anatomical standpoint and an anthropometric standpoint, they're unique. This sport has so many different types of energy systems when it comes to conditioning.
Sure.
And they're a hybrid of an athlete, and they have this longevity of a season that you really need to accommodate and to adapt to constantly. So the undulation of the hockey player is what I respect the most, because there's just so many things that you have to adapt to, and I'm realizing as I continue to get older is that only the adaptable really survive, and that's what I respect the most about a hockey player.
Sure. The adaptable, also sort of the universal, right? Again, like training a hockey athlete, there's certainly similarities to another sport. There's some maybe core philosophies. What is kind of some of your core thoughts? What, if you were to boil down athletic performance training kind of to the most universal idea, what is it for you?
Yeah, I think, again, as you have more experience, you try to simplify more and more. We need to move well. We need to load.
Sure.
We need to load appropriately, but we can't load a bad pattern. So we have to move well and then teach that pattern well enough to load it. In addition to that, we have to learn how to eat properly, and we have to be conditioned. And to put the cherry on top, you just got to try to be a good person.
Sure.
So if you can get those attributes and fit them in a weight room or a performance center, then chances are you're going to have success. But the coach needs to have those attributes as well to an extent.
Yeah.
To not necessarily look the part all the time, but at least act on the part, so you build credibility with whoever your clientele is.
Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff. Anthony, thanks for the background. Appreciate it. Stay tuned. We'll be back more with Anthony, and make sure you check out the new Power location in Grand Forks.